Hi there, I'm Adila. Welcome to This Is Your Story. Here, I help you design your ideal lifestyle in the areas of love, health, and wealth, and beyond. This video is talking about scripting for those of you who get stuck. This is the way that I script, and just to give you ideas of how you can practice yourself. So I'm going to begin with using my journal. I created a journal called My Success Stories. I actually created several journals, but this is the one I'm working with today. And in the journal, I write, imagine your true desire and go to the end of it happening. Script this story out and imagine this scene. Feel the sensations. Feel as though this is real to you. Feel as though this is true. Notice how you feel. Speak from that end, that version of you who already has that desire. This is you now. It is no longer a desire. You are now living it. It has appeared. So this is based on the Law of Assumption, teachings by Neville Goddard. And he talks about feeling. Feeling is the secret, right? And feeling as if this were true. And I used to mix that up with, actually having feelings about certain desires and like feeling the sensation of it. But he's talking about feeling this as a fact, feeling that this is a truth in your world, in your reality. So once you get into this practice, you'll see though that it's not really possible, or you'll find that you automatically have a feeling attached or a sensation attached to that desire or that truth because it's automatic. Like you'll feel like you're married. You'll feel like you are wealthy. You'll feel like you have the best body ever, right? Because it's just automatic. You don't have to though, so don't get caught up on that. But how I designed it is first I give examples of what you can put in these areas just to get your imagination going. And it begins with daily success at the top and today ... So, no, you can't really see that, but today. So I do this every day and sometimes several times a day. And I feel like it shifts me instantly, no matter what's going on in the world. It shifts. I feel it internally, and it guides my day in a way, if that makes sense. It sets me out to have like the best days ever. So these are examples of whatever comes to mind when I decide to script, and they're so random. It's just whatever is on my mind, whatever I'm thinking about at the time. You don't have to do it this way, but I want to give you ideas of how to spark your scripting practice, how to kind of prompt yourself when you sit down to script, so you're not like, okay, what do I do here? So it says today, creation is finished. I am blissfully, happily married. I am blissfully wealthy. I am blissfully healthy. Isn't it wonderful? Something amazing is happening to me right now. I am the woman who has it all. And at the bottom, I ask about these situations that you're speaking of. This is really general, but I ask, what happened during the day and who did you tell and what was your conversation like? So these are ideal inner conversations or outer conversations with people who I know, friends, family, coworkers, whoever it is. And those conversations are, wow, you have got it all. Your life is so easy. Look at you. You have got it. You are doing it. You are winning. And what's funny about that, when you start to repeat these conversations or review them, you'll find that your friends, family, whomever, they start to say things like these conversations. Like one of my closest friends was like, your life is easy. And I was like, I started laughing more because I had written that out. I didn't attach it to anything, but I wrote that out as a conversation that people have with me, and he repeated it back. So, daily success. Today, and I start as was one of the best days, and you can't see it, well, was one of the best days I've ever experienced. It felt so good all throughout the day. I felt so good all throughout the day. Everything went so seamlessly. It's been such an amazing day. I won. So wild. And I want to dissect this really quick because sometimes I'm specific or sometimes I just say random things and let the world respond to it. I don't condition it. So next box is, how did it feel? What sensations did you feel? And I said it feels exhilarating to win like this out of thin air. It feels amazing and so delightful to always get royalty ringtones. And that's relating to me receiving royalty notifications like, oh, you just got paid. Here's, that notification on your phone. Oh, you just got paid, just got paid, just got paid. Who did you tell and what was the conversation like? I shared it with my husband, kids, and my family. How I remember when I dreaded working my 9 to 5 and I was struggling, but now I have so much money. I can't even spend it all. We are wealthy beyond measure, pure bliss and freedom, every day, forever. Today was such a great day. I got so much done. I had the great company of my sister who brought me lunch and dessert. So sweet. We drove around the city, enjoyed the weather, and went out and had a nice drive. This is an example that I just thought of when thinking about my ideal day. How am I spending my time? Now that I'm wealthy and I don't work a 9 to 5, what am I doing during the day? So this in my mind was, we actually did this, but was me with my sister. So how did it feel? What sensations did I feel? It felt all warm and fuzzy. We had so many belly laughs. I love being so supported by my family and the world as a whole. I also felt so happy for a couple who got married at the courthouse. It was such a spectacular sight to see. And that actually happened in the morning. I forgot about that. I was passing the courthouse downtown and I saw a couple who just finished getting married. It was so cute. The woman was so happy and the guy we locked eyes and he just looked so happy. It was just the cutest thing. So, and on another note, when you start talking about manifesting love, marriage, you're going to experience that in your world. So for me, that was an experience of manifesting love and marriage, ideal partnership, looking so happy, someone just getting married, honeymooners. It was just so cute. So who did you tell and what was the conversation like? I remember telling my daughter that day, but I told my husband when I got home. Mind you, there's no husband, okay? So you're just doing this and this person is going to show up. But I told my husband when I got home. I told the girls at the end of the day. I also told my parents, what a delightful day. Bestest day ever, and I can't wait to experience the extra most bestest day ever tomorrow. I get really corny in my videos, but it's really fun to see how pleasurable my experiences are when I do that. So the corniness is going to continue. Today, it happened. Isn't it wonderful? I won. I am winning. I feel like I am winning at life. I love that it's now been over 5 years since I've manifested a blissful marriage, blissful wealth, and blissful health. I am on top of the world. I feel exhilarated. My body feels so tingly all over. I can't stop smiling. It's like every cell in my body is jumping for joy. Who did I tell? What were my conversations like? I told my husband. My husband and I always talk over dinner. Or we have our pillow talk tradition, Every talk feels better than the last. What I do, I know I'm running through this, but what I do is in those moments, I'm feeling feelings while I'm writing it, but I take some time to close my eyes and sit with it in that moment. Imagine that this is true, because I'll automatically get scenes just from writing this kind of stuff. So today was spectacular. I felt so good all throughout the day. I love how I am living my ideal days from sunup to sundown. My husband woke me up with an early birthday present. My kids were so excited to see me open it. I love when my B-Day comes around. I felt so excited to see what they gifted me. They're always so thoughtful and go above and beyond to see me smile. They do this countdown to my B-Day like Christmas, and I love feeling so celebrated. Pure bliss. I love my family. I told my friends and family that they got what they got me, and they thought it was darling. They said, "Girl, your family loves to spoil you." I said, "I know." Now, this is not true, right? The key is you are creating this ideal lifestyle. So right now in this moment, my birthday is actually in like 2 weeks. My family doesn't do this. They celebrate me. They get a cake. We have dinner every time. But me talking about how they do a countdown, like, what is it, like 12 days of Christmas or whatever you do right before Christmas happens, a countdown to my birthday. I've seen that online and I just adopted that, like, okay, me too. That happens to me too, because it looks so fun. Where I don't know, it's like either your partner or people in your family, they have a present. You get to pick one present each day leading up to your birthday. I said that my family does that for me. And watch, one day I'm going to tell you that that's true. So this day, I didn't write as much, but you can do the same thing because it doesn't really matter. It's whatever you choose in that moment. So I wrote, "Isn't it wonderful? I received unexpected money today. It felt so exciting. I was like, yes. I told my sister, my hubby, and my kids. It's been such an amazing trip." Next day, "I did it. I won. It feels amazing. I love that we swim every morning. My body looks and feels amazing. It felt sensational. So warm, so flowy. I feel exhilarated. My family was with me, and we always loved swimming as a family. I told them how relaxing it felt to me, how much I enjoy swimming. I love it." Okay, I'm gonna stop there. But this last one, I mean, when you're scripting, only you will really understand what you're talking about. But this last one is one of my ideal days. And when I was asked that question of like, how do you spend your time now that you're not working every day, now that your time is not taken up with work, no 9 to 5 anymore. And I thought about the pool, and we love swimming. We've actually taken that on as swimming like regularly as a family, and it's really fun. We have a warm pool. It's a lap pool. It's I don't know how big that thing is, but anyways, it feels so nice. Any time of day you get in it and it's warm, it's clean, it's pristine, and we have it all to ourselves. So this was an example of me experiencing my ideal days despite having a 9 to 5. So you can do this and continue to do this regardless of your day-to-day circumstances. And you want to get into the habit of doing it and experiencing what you would enjoy doing every single day. Limitless, unconditionally. So you don't have to write exactly like me, because it took me some time to actually even get to this place where I was talking about how wonderful my day is and how exciting and exhilarated I felt. But the more that I do that, the more my experiences are like that. The more I'm delighted by the day. The more I see like exotic animals that I've never seen before. The more I have ideal experiences that I have never even imagined before. So just make it ideal for you. What do you imagine waking up doing in the morning? How are you spending your mornings? Who are you waking up to? How are you spending your afternoons? And it could be lazing around all day. Who cares? It's your life, you know? Just own it. And imagine that and be in that. You can sit around and watch Netflix all day, or TV and great movies, or go to the park and lay out, sunbathe, whatever you desire to do, and eat great food all day, go swimming, go hiking, whatever it is. You choose it based on what you like, what you want, what you like, and how you see your life. But I recommend scripting it because it pulls it out of your mind, puts it on paper. You get an opportunity to review it, to experience it over and over. So if you have any questions about this, I'm always here to help. You can email me. We can do coaching together. If you want to design your ideal lifestyle as a whole, or if you want something specific that you're manifesting, I'm here. Reach out to me. I'm glad to help.